So, am I hearing from you that the digital skills and the physical skills, whether it's presence and polish and pitch, like whatever those attributes are they kind of merging that you got to have both? How you play, what tool you take out is different based on. Is that what you're trying to say? My question to you, you have now said a couple of times, you said skills are the same, they just need to be deployed differently, mid market versus enterprise, SMB versus, whatnot, PLG versus sales led.
It reminds me of a story. We worked with a company. About a year ago, they were making a big push to get their sales reps to get back out on the road more. It's like, hey, we got to start meeting people in person. And they were getting a whole lot of resistance, and they presumed that the resistance was work-life balance related. Like, hey, the reps don't want to travel, they don't want to be away from home, et cetera, et cetera. They did a whole lot of surveys internally, and what they found out was that there was a legitimate level of anxiety amongst the reps. They did not know how logistically, they did not know how to take people to lunch. They did not know how to meet multiple people at the same time in an office. Because think about it, if you were a BDR that was hired in 2018 or 2019, and you're promoted to an AE in 2020, all you know is this. All you know is 30-minute Zoom calls. So they actually had to build it. It might sound silly to older folks like you and I. They had to build entire internal training programs around, if I'm trying to sell the Matt and I have an appointment at his office at 10 o'clock and I pull up Uber, I can't show up at 9:55. I have to arrive at 9:30 because I have to go through security, I have to check in, I have to account for traffic, all those things that to you and I sounds like, well, yeah, no duh. I mean, but this is basic stuff. They had no muscle memory. They had no frame of reference of how to do that. So for a lot of the younger generation sales reps, so to speak, we do see that today where there are some pretty big deficiencies on those types of, what you and I might consider basic competencies when you compare it to the slightly more tenured folks that were selling pre-COVID.